Good morning, just getting done with that one. Had a lot of clippings. It's not irrigated or fertilized, but the reason I believe that it's not going into a drought-induced dormancy is because of the ecosystem I've curated with a taller cut, edging, and things like that. Because if it doesn't go into dormancy for drought, that means it's still converting solar energy to cellulose, which means that you're reducing the solar energy and then helping to get out of drought, as well as you're retaining more moisture under the micro canopy. Thanks for that terminology on the comments the other day. And that extra moisture retention can theoretically be given off for evaporative processes that will lend to precipitation. These lawns that are cut so low that the soil itself is exposed, they have no chance. They're cooking off all their moisture. Sorry about the camera work. And then they're cooking off the soil microbial diversity, which would have given them a fertile soil that's more peaty, or I guess you could say loamy, peaty, whatever, but there's more spaces between the soil particles that can retain moisture and or have the waste products from the microbial activity that give the fertility and moisture retention. So what I never do is I never take what's not mine. In my perspective, living soil that's centuries old in the development is not mine to take. It's not my child's, but I want to leave it for him to use. And that's my goal, is to add to that nutrient layer, not deplete it. And a lot of folks, they'll go out, well, if the weather conditions weren't right for growth, they'll drop their deck a little bit, and that enhances the problem, because the cellulose that you'd be cutting off is pretty much you're trading a certain layer or amount of living soil that's not yours, again, I believe, to take, because it took a long time to build up, for what, a $50 cut. And then of course there's a downside to you too, and that next time you come back, now it's going to be thinner, it's going to be more weedy, more seed stalk expression, because you radicalized the growth. You haven't let the lawn stabilize to your environment. I just want to add to that by continuing cellulose conversion through photosynthesis through drought, you're also not taking a break of the plant's conversion of carbon dioxide to oxygen. The grasses being the most important for that function because of their, well, whatever, I don't want to get into that. And then also you're continuing to create future hydrocarbons for energy. It's basically, you can accept the energies and the nutrients the sun is sending you, or you can reject it and turn those energies into highly intensified negative expressions of circumstance. A bomb. I shouldn't say stuff like that on, I guess, YouTube. But yeah, it's kind of like that, you know? You just store up energies and you don't let them fall into their natural reserves of storage and function. So the consequence chain is all negative after the interference by man in cutting too low, but man is necessary because the environment and ecology suffers when there's not a regular feeding of the soil microbes with lawn clippings. So it's got to be mowed high and often enough, and proves we're supposed to be here. Just we're supposed to be here in a form and fashion where we live with our environment, not against it.